Hi, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to do kind of a different but the same sort of video. I wanted to show everyone what I got for Christmas. It's mostly going to be dolls, but there are a few other things. I'm going to put those at the end, so if you're not interested in things that are not dolls, of which there aren't many, they're going to be at the end. So first, these are in no particular order, but to compliment my crystal star OMG from my parents, I got the wonderful jukebox BB, the Elvis themed collector doll who does light up. I'm planning to keep her in the box. Same thing with Crystal Star. My favorite part of her is her shoes are blue. I'm sure everyone knows that by now, and you can't even really see it, but they are definitely blue. The next thing that I'm going to be showing you is I got Skylar in the box. So I did ask for boxed rainbow high dolls, which I know I've mentioned. I wanted to collect Series 1 3 ways, which was opened in the first outfit, which were my first dolls. Then I wanted to buy nude doubles to put in the second outfit. And then I wanted to collect them in the box. So this is my first one that will remain in the box. I'm really happy with her. I think she's going to look great in the box. Even, you know, sometimes you get them in the box and it's like, oh, I want to mess with this one's hair and clothes and fix her and put her earrings in. And this one actually looks really nice. I really like this particular Skylar. So now I feel compelled to get Ruby. Also, that new Rainbow High episode today actually made me really understand where people are coming from with the whole Jella thing, the Jade and Bella. But Ruby and Skylar are still something that I'm like, come on. I mean, I know based on everything we know, Skylar will end up with River, but why do I care? I don't know. It's just whatever. Anyway, my grandparents were kind enough to go repeatedly on eBay looking for Bratz dolls, and they knew that I'd said it was okay to get like a used doll, so I'm really pleased with what I got. So first I did get a boy doll, and if you have watched my videos on Bratz, you know I'm not a big fan of the boys. This one will stay in my collection though. I never learned their names. I know there's Cameron. I know some of their names, but I wouldn't be able to identify them. I do actually have this one, but I did get rid of him. But this one's a gift, so I will be keeping him. The important thing is, yes, I did get 4 girls. So this one, I don't know. At first, I thought she was Yasmin, but she doesn't have the beauty mark, and she doesn't seem quite dark enough to be Sasha, but you never know. Her hair needs to be brushed, but she's in this really cool outfit. I know there are other characters. She's not Nevra. Maybe she is. Nevra normally has blue eyes, but if you know who this doll is, let me know. I did get another Forever Diamonds Chloe, who doesn't have an outfit, and her feet are not original, as you can see. But I do have shoes that will match her. I'm going to redress her. I do like that she has her original hairstyle, so I may make this my Forever Diamonds Chloe. And then my current one, possibly, I'll redress her. And then I do have another one that I will probably redress. I keep getting Forever Diamonds Chloe's. And I actually am really... No, hang on. This is not Forever Diamonds Chloe. What am I saying? This is Vanessa. Yeah, this is Vanessa. So that's actually a new one for me. I think. Now I'm second guessing myself. That explains the hands and the legs. This is Vanessa. Ice Champions. That's a cool doll. Wow. Okay. So with this little plush, it says Bratz on the tag. Excuse my mom sneezing. There's something. She might have a cold. Then I have this Yasmin, who, first off, can we appreciate these shoes? Anyway, her face paint is very interesting to me because she almost reminds me of a first edition. I don't know how to identify the first editions. I wouldn't even, I mean, I can barely identify first edition Chloe, and that's because I have 4, because I kept getting them. But this Yasmin feels very first edition to me. Maybe I just don't know her, what a first edition Yasmin's face paint is supposed to be, but if you know who that is, let me know. She does have really long hair. I love this doll already. And then the last one is a Jade doll who has a very interesting hairdo. So she's got the 2 like gathered pigtails. They're not like braided. And she's got a little do on the top. I don't think that's an original hairstyle, but who knows. Yeah, it's really interesting. I really like this doll as well. I love a Jade with bangs. And no, I'm not gonna pretend to know who she is. She doesn't have pierced ears eyes, so part of me is like, ooh, maybe I got 2 first editions. Highly unlikely. I don't think this is a first edition Jade. I just need to learn their faces so that I can pick them out of a crowd and get the remaining. The last true doll, because there is one thing that's kind of a doll, kind of not, is my sister got me this Our Generation doll. Her name's Malika. And she does come with a Best Actress Award trophy, but this one, she was new in the box, I just don't have the trophy for the video. She's got very pale pink tights. They look white, unless you look really closely at them. You can like kind of tell. She has the mold that's came out about 2 years ago that's much more relaxed, that I absolutely adore. I have one other doll with this mold. I don't remember her name. She's got super curly hair, and she has a summertime fun shirt, yellow pants, and orange shoes. So I can get her at some point and show you guys in a video. I did have a couple of Our Generations with the old molds. I never did bond with them, and I did end up giving them away. But I don't want to collect Our Generation. I don't plan to, but sometimes the ones with these molds are just very, very beautiful. The last thing that's sort of a doll before we move on is I got, now I know a lot of people won't get why I would want this, but I got, Baby Yoda, or the child from The Mandalorian. Here's the funny thing. I have not seen The Mandalorian. I haven't even really truly seen Star Wars. I've seen the very first original one that's now called Episode 4 twice. And that's it. But I feel, and I know that I would be annoyed. I don't pretend to be a Star Wars fan. I tell people I'm a Baby Yoda fan. I love the clips on YouTube. I love the memes. I love just the whole story. And just something about him makes me really, really happy. And I'm at a stage in my life where I'm like, if something makes me happy, I'll be honest, I'm not going to pretend to know the show, but I really feel joy with Baby Yoda. So he does come with a couple accessories to help you recreate scenes. My favorite is the little cup, because that is such a cute little clip. And then also, my stocking I won't go over, but my grandma did get me this little pig. I actually have the original release, which I got at a garage sale. It's an older Beanie Baby. This is just a re-release. And this one's name, I think it's Wilbur, or what is this one's name? Oh, Knuckles. Yes. Really a fun little pig. Oh, one more kind of doll thing, actually, was this book on doll making. It's more just like craft dolls, but it could be an interesting book to read. I am excited to read it and to maybe pass the time with something like this rag doll. I'm not opposed to it. Last thing I got, and at this point you can turn off the video if you're just here for the dolls, but my parents also, oh, and I did get a couple of gift cards, one to American Girl from my grandparents. So I'm probably going to be putting towards 83. This is the first year in 3 the past 3 years I had gotten an American Girl doll for Christmas from my parents, and last year I got 2 because my grandparents gave me 1 as well. This year I did not. Instead I got things like the Baby Yoda and the Skylar and the Jukebox BB, but I'm okay with that. But I am gonna probably buy 83. I plan to maybe make a video on why I don't plan to get the new Girl of the Year. I should probably, maybe I'll talk about that at the end of this video, just because why not? I get awkward when it's just a talking video. My mom got me 3 books on, they are, I'm excited to read them. They're like young adult, and they are about, I don't know if the characters are lesbian or bisexual, but they are about women in love. So that's fun. And so I'll just tell you right now, the reason I don't plan to get Kira Bailey is I find her slightly derivative. I don't think she's a bad doll. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I think she's a gorgeous doll. I feel like she looks kind of like a mashup between Julie and 83. I have Julie. I cannot wait to get 83. Kira Bailey just feels a little uninspired to me. I almost didn't get Joss, but I love her mold. I love her hearing aid. I think she is a gorgeous doll, and Kira is a gorgeous doll too. But the Girl of the Year line is one that I'm not planning to complete fully. And since Luciana, I've been getting the Girl of the Year every year when I go to the store on my birthday. So the past 3 years with Luciana, Blair, and Joss. And I also got Gabrielle at Toys R Us, like, at the beginning of 2018. And I also have Kanani. I did customize Eleni. I totally dyed her really, really dark and changed her wig and changed her eyes. So she's no longer Eleni. But I did have Eleni with a horrible haircut in my possession. And do I have any other Girls of the Year? Yes, I do. I have McKenna. And I have... that is all. Wait. Did I... oh, yeah. My new custom doll, I think, is either Jess or 30. I just have a couple of Girls of the Year because it's not something that I feel compelled. The thing with Kira is, it's not even that I'm upset about the lack of diversity. It's just that it's not something that you need to keep doing, like, this is their 3rd doll in a row who is completely white. Then the line has a very small percentage. It's like 25% dolls of color. The rest are white dolls. I think it's great that there's a doll for so many kids to see themselves represented. That there's great stories to be told. I think every Girl's Year, save one, Isabel, is beautiful. Isabel stresses me out. The hairpiece, I don't know what it is. It just messes with my head. Anyway, I think that there really needs to be more representation. Especially, we really need a Native American character that isn't Kaya. Kaya's great. A modern day, or Girl of the Year, or even in the Truly Me line, there really, really needs to be one. We've never had a Southeast or Asian doll like from Bangladesh or India. We've never had a doll like from Cambodia or the Philippines or anything of that nature. And it's just something where I think that there's a lot of girls that have never seen themselves represented as American girls in the line, I mean. And the Girl of the Year line is such a spotlight. But I was excited for Blair. I mean, I understood the issue with diversity. I did. I'm not blind to that. But the extra light skin tone with that striking red hair, the Josefina mold, and the beautiful green eyes, yes. Joss was interesting, though I was very disappointed. I thought from the leaks, for some reason, I thought she was going to be Middle Eastern. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. And we haven't had a Middle Eastern character of any type. It would just be really, really cool to see, just, you know, it seems, I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but it's just like, can we? Kira is a beautiful doll, but she just doesn't grab me in any particular way. If she was a truly me, I wouldn't really care one way or the other. She's the girl of the year, but I think I'm probably going to get 83 in her place. I think that's a much pretty doll. I absolutely adore 83. And, if you don't know which one that is, she is the extra light Josefina mold with hazel eyes and the long, super curly platinum hair. Same wig as 67, but instead of jet black, it's platinum blonde. And that's a great doll in my opinion, and so is 67. And there's nothing wrong with Kira. If you're a Kira Bailey fan, that's awesome. I hope you get her. I hope you enjoy her. I hope that she brings you a lot of joy forever, for as long as you have her. But I'm just kind of bored. The whole, I even have Courtney and Mary Ellen, so it's not like I'm like against dolls that are similar looking. It's just, there's nothing about Kira that really grabs me. Maybe I'll see her in person or on Instagram and be like, okay, I'll get her. Or maybe I'll continue the Girl of the Year tradition, but I would honestly rather get something like a new Truly Me, which may release soon, or at least there's always a release in June, and I go to the store in July, so I'd love to support a new Truly Me. And it was funny because with 83, I almost got her for my birthday, but I was not going to allow myself to go over a certain amount, which meant I was getting 3 dolls and like a couple of, like one outfit and like a hairbrush and some glasses. Because I did get the art class outfit, that paint splattery purple dress with the white t-shirt and the boots and the but I got 85 and 84, and I wanted to get 83 for the whole release, but I did get Joss instead, and it was really stressful for me because I had actually wanted to get 86, the purple haired one, but they did not have her. So the next day, which was actually my birthday, I ordered her online. No, 2 days, because I went 2 days before my birthday, so a day before my birthday I ordered 86, and that is how I got Iris. And then my 85 is Angelique, and my 84 is Mason. And then Joss, I renamed Jocelyn, which is apparently her name, but I'm not calling her Joss. I just keep wanting to say Josh, and it's just a mess. Anyway, why am I rambling? This has been a fun video. Talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.